Okay, this is another episode in my podcast, and basically, this is one of my dumber ideas, my stupid ideas. But what I do is I have a movie in my collection. I got it from my collection, and I describe the movie to you in the podcast. Like I said, this is one of my dumb ideas. I don't tell you the I don't tell you the title, but you can figure it out as we go along. You could maybe Google it or something like that, or I don't know. I'll tell you that it's a Quentin Tarantino movie. So, anyways, okay, let's start. Play movie. Play movie. Okay, it's giving the production company Dimension Films. Dimension Films. Oh, this little our feature presentation. It's a little short. No, it isn't. Is it part of the movie? I don't remember. I've seen the movie before. And it shows a little animated lion, blue lion, little baby lion, cub. He's walking along. He's walking. He's looking up. The following film is restricted, limited admission. Okay, well, I thought that was a little. That's all it was. DPI, Dimension Pictures presents Troublemaker Studios. There's a picture of Quentin Tarantino film. A picture of these feet, women's feet with red nail polish. There's the title of the movie, but I'm not going to tell you it. Okay. Um, they're driving in a car, and the girl has her feet up on the dashboard, and they have the nails are painted, and there's old music playing, like from the 70s, maybe. I don't know. Now there's a woman walking in her underwear, putting her clothes on. She put a t-shirt on, and then she goes and sits on the sofa, the couch, and she's smoking some weed from a bong. And then there's a bobblehead of a girl that looks quite like her. Now there's a shot of this car, front of the car, with a huge, what do you call those things? It's an old car. What do they call those? Those, I can't remember what they're called. The thing on the very front of the hood decoration. What's it called? They don't have them anymore. Now these girls' feet again, now on the sofa. She gets up. She's in her underwear and a t-shirt. She looks out the window. She puts her head out the window, and there's some of her friends coming up. They're in t-shirts and shorts, smoking a cigarette. And it seems like the girl has to pee real bad. She's holding her crotch. She's holding her crotch, and she's moving fast. She's quickly. Oh, now it's showing the street. City of Austin, Texas. And now the girl's in the back. There's three girls. Two in the girl in the front. Two girls in the front. One in the back. So I don't know. We're talking about weed. You're getting angry kind of quick. Just teasing. The girl on the she's getting mad that they want pot from her and they never supply the pot. The other girls. You're you said The F word. She's getting mad. She 2 minutes in the car and you're swearing at her. I don't know. They're talking about scoring some weed. How Julia? Her name's Julia. It's like the 70s. They're in like an old car. They all start yelling because Jungle Julia. What's the plan? Did you call Raphael to tell him we're coming? Is Christian Simonson being there? The filmmaker. He's kind of a big thing for Julia. If he had something with me, for me, he'd be down here. Billboard, Julia, Jungle Julia. Is she in the movie? Get your legs around him and it's all over. I don't know what they're talking about. Texas Chili Parlor or something like that. Speaking of which, what happened to you? What happened with her girl and this guy? And he says, if you don't bust their balls a little bit, nothing happened. If you don't bust their balls a little bit, then they'll, whatever. Dressed. Well, I don't know what they're talking. That's what I hate about these Quentin Tarantino movies. I can't talk through it. It's a lot of talk. I like it, but it's hard to describe in the... They like it better than no thing. What did you do? Making out her couch. Making out sitting up or lying down. I can't keep up. I was straddling him. What else? That was it. We made out on the couch for a little while. I'm going to bed. Now it's time for you to leave. He starts to whine. Let's go. She says no. How do you know if... I didn't even say anything, but the answer is no. But how can you say no before you even know what I'm going to say? Is what the girl's saying. I'll see you tomorrow. He's cute, but no hooking up tonight. Hang out with them. Make out with them. No hooking up. We're going to LBJ, Lake LBJ. At the lake house, she doesn't want any boys there. Sounds like. It's a lot of crappy talk. That's what I hate about... It's a great Quentin Tarantino movies, but to describe it is a bunch of crap. I like the action movies better. Freaking half an hour about talking about nothing. Talking about some dude. I don't know what they're talking about. You got a puppy dog for life if you hit on the dude, some dude or something like that. When are the boys showing up? At Chili Parlor. Something about some pot. They need to get their own weed because they don't want to depend on the boys to give them weed. Every time, I don't know, something. Oh, a billboard, they all start yelling again. Every time they see one, they have to yell. Woohoo! Now there's a car. That's the main car in the movie. They're following the girls. Well, maybe it's just a coincidence. Okay, they're at some dive bar, smoking a cigarette outside. She's about to go in, this girl. She looks back and she sees that it's a black, like, what do you call those cars? An old 60s car. Muscle car. The muscle car is in the parking lot. And it's revving up. And then it pulls away. And then the girl's looking at the car driving away. Smokes a cigarette, throws the cigarette in the ground. Oh. And now there's a new girl. There's 4 girls now sitting at this desk. At the table. She's the butterfly. She doesn't know about it. Tell me about what? Gotta tell her sooner or later. What's going on? There's something about you in the air today. What'd you say about me on the radio? I had a sexy friend that's out of town. And we're going out. And if they're out on the town, the way I described you, and if they spotted you, and if you do something, they'd do something. What did you say that I said that you would do, that I would do? They're just talking shit, man. Excuse my language. Just a bunch of crap. We'll act it out. You're in a club. Something's cute and sexy. But not funny looking, but kind of funny looking guy you can have sex with. And then she pretends to come in with drinks. The girl approaches her, pretending to be a guy. Hi there, she says. Excuse me, but your name wouldn't be Butterfly, would it be? Yes, it is. Barry. Pleased to meet you, Barry. You're getting me hot. Is Butterfly your real name? Jungle Julia's show. She listened to Jungle Julia. I listen to that show every morning. She's the coolest lady in town. Don't you think she has a big ass? No. I like her ass that way. She's got a black girl's ass. She doesn't really have a black girl's ass. She has a big ass. Get to the point. I don't know. She's saying something about her ass is nice. You know, one of the other girl. So Butterfly. Can I buy you a drink? I already have one. I'll take a margarita. Here you go. After you buy you a drink, they raise their glass to toast. They look you dead in the eye and repeat this poem. The woods are lovely, dark, and deep, and I have promises to keep and miles to go before I sleep. Did you hear me, Butterfly? Miles to go before you sleep. And then they say that. You gotta give them a lap dance. The girls laugh. You gotta give them a lap dance if they repeat that poem to them. If you don't do it, you're a piece of chicken. It's gonna be funny. Everybody thinks it's funny when everything's happening to me, the girl says. Butterfly says. First guy who says it. You already did it. Just say that you already did it so that you don't have to do it again. Or even once. You're lying. You had a few drinks. Loosey-goosey. You're safe with your girls. Then a cute, sexy, funny, not funny comment says it. Maybe you did it earlier. Maybe you didn't. Oh, the girls are coming out of the Guero's taco bar. They're all leaving the taco bar. Oh, the girl falls. 5 Oceans. Across the street, they're being watched. They're getting in the car. It's an old, crappy little, like, what do you call that? Hatchback. Oh, she has photos of these girls. Oh, he pulls down one of the photos. He puts some stuff in his eyes. Eye drops in his eyes. Takes down the... There's a mirror in his visor of the car. Jungle Julia. Oh, that's her. Oh, that's her. She's Jungle Julia. Now it's nighttime. And they're at another dive bar. Music's going. Girls dancing. She has hair, all kinds of hair around her face. Yeah, okay, she's dancing. Oh, it's Jungle Julia. She's smoking a cigarette. I couldn't tell because her hair was in her face. And there's, what's her name? Butterfly. She's dancing with the guy Butterfly is. Okay, she's drinking a beer. Jungle Julia's drinking a beer. And smoking a cigarette. And dancing. There's another guy with the other girl. The blonde girl. And the dead soldiers. She takes the 2 beer bottles away. What? I didn't know what the question was. I don't know. She's on her cell phone. It's an old... It's the 70s or so. Maybe the 80s. He's asking where somebody is. We're waiting for you. The music comes on really loud. And she wants to turn down, I guess. She's on her cell phone. So the 90s then. It must be the 90s. Where are you? Come over already. We're waiting for you. We're not coming over there. You come over here, you said that you would do. Shayna and Shauna. She got the name wrong. Shayna. She hates being called Shauna. The guy that she was with. The blonde girl. I can't wait to see you. Hurry. Hurry. It's an old phone, so it takes forever to punch in stuff. Phone number. She's using her cell phone. Sending message. Message sent. Okay. So now she's going to head back to the girls again. It's Shanna Banana, Shauna Banana. Oh, she got a text. Me too. Me too what? I don't know. I understand. XOXO. JJ. Jungle Julia. Sending message. Okay, she's happy. Shot. Somebody sent over shots, so she has to do it. Warren says that we do it. Okay, the guy comes over. What is it? Shots first, questions later. They all take a shot. Oh. Ooh. Is that a tasty beverage or is that a tasty beverage? What is it? Chartreuse. Chartreuse. Who's down for dose? Chartreuse. She's serving drinks, shots. The girl's going, oh, it's raining now. It's nighttime. It's raining. But she's on the porch, so she's not getting wet. She puts on a cigarette. She smokes a cigarette. There's a Long Island iced tea for Shanna. Banana. And something, and the other guy tells the girl what her thing was. Oh, it was Butterfly that was on the porch. She's smoking a cigarette. Butterfly. And she's just sitting there. Oh, one of the lights is off in the parking lot. And she flicks the light thing. Oh, that car is sitting in the parking lot. The Chevelle or whatever it's called. I think it's a Chevelle. And she looks at the car and she starts slowly walking towards it. And she's like, I don't know. She's kind of looks worried a little bit. I don't know what to say, what her look is. Oh, somebody touched her. And she's like all scared. Scared the crap out of me. Some dude's talking. Thought we could make out. In my car. We make out in the car. It's running. It's raining. Not in my car, it's not. He has an umbrella. You won't get wet. Most guys wouldn't brag about that. You won't get wet. You know what to mean, haha. I want to make out. Stop whining, it's not attractive. He's whining. If she's thinking about it. Okay. I don't want to make it so obvious for everybody in place. 6 minutes. That's it. You're going to whine after 6 minutes. We're going to forget about it. No begging. No begging. Okay, then it's done. 6 minutes and we're done. And she says, okay. Kiss good and make sure my hair don't get wet. That's the job he has. The jukebox is putting on new music. I don't know what it is. It's like bluegrass. Somebody's eating. And they're like making a mess while they eat. It's like using his fingers, licking his fingers. He's having nacho chips with cheese and onions, and now he's wiping his face. He's eating a bunch. The boys that were with the girls are bringing drinks. 2 more rounds of shots. I don't know. Jaeger shots. They're not going to take Jaeger shots. If a guy's buying the booze, the bitches will drink anything. If they have another shot in them, put another I don't know what they're talking about. Someone about trying to get the girls drunk, basically what this guy's saying. Check out this guy. BJ brought the bear with him. There's a guy with a knife cut right across his eyeball. From his forehead to his... He's an older gentleman. They're laughing at him, basically. It's Kurt Russell, just so you know. He looks over his shoulder. And he's looking at the girls. And he's looking. She's drinking a cocktail of some sort, and he's having one of the guys having a beer. Butterfly and the girl and guy is back. Where were you? They said, oh, we're. Said a pretty girl sitting there by herself. The dirty hippie. She's not a hippie. She might as well be a hippie. Somebody got her a drink. Butterfly got her a drink. You know, she's a skinny, fake blonde bitch. That's Julia saying that. Butterfly. Hey, Warren. She's looking for a ride home. A girl's looking for a ride home. Kurt Russell throws the keys. Says your chariot or waits. Excuse me. Icy hot is this jacket he's wearing. I'll give you a lift if I'm ready to leave. When do you thinking of leaving? I'm not thinking about it. You will be the first to know. Will you be able to drive later? Looks can be deceiving. I'm a teetotaler. Club soda and lime all night. Virgin pina colada. So, why is somebody who doesn't drink stay hours at a bar and doesn't drink? I miss that. Oh, he likes women. Nacho platters. Fashioning individuals. Alcohol is just the lubricant of the encounters. I'm not a cowboy. Stuntman. It's an easy mistake to make. When you were talking to Warren, couldn't help but overheard. Here. Fair enough. What's your name, Icy? Stuntman Mike. Stuntman Mike is your name. You ask anybody. Hey, Warren, who is this guy? Stuntman Mike. Who's Stuntman Mike? Warren. 6 shots of wild turkey. Music's on again. 6 shots are getting poured. Wild turkey bourbon. They're getting served around the house, or around the table, with the guys and the girls. The main girls, they toast each other, and down the hatch. It's not time for his big drink, Stuntman Mike's. See, she has a tab, this other girl. Warren. Virgin Pinnacle. And she'll have a Cadillac margarita. They're putting a new song in the jukebox. Putting it on. It's setting up. Pulling out a record. Puts it on the turntable. And the music starts. There's a butt. I assume it's a girl's butt. And she's wiggling it with the music. And it looks like it is Jungle Julia. It's like soul music. Butterfly looks at the guy, Stuntman Mike. She's staring him down. And then these three girls come in that are all wet because it's raining. And they say hi to the owner of the bar. And they know the blonde girl. And then they head out. They're sitting with the girls. The main girls. Three of them. Take a picture, it'll last longer. Mike is staring at them. Is that the girl from the billboard outside? She is a striking looking woman. Jungle Julia. A lot of leave-in conditioner. Is that jealousy I detect? The blonde girl. If you want to get with Jungle Julia, there's an easy way of doing that. You don't have to find her, she'll find you. What'd she ever do to you? Kindergarten to high school. I don't know what they're talking about. Julia said, this girl says that Julia was a tough girl when they went to school. So she's been beaten up by her probably a few times because Julia was a hefty girl and she was just a girly girl. Okay, it's raining and they're sitting out on the porch drinking and smoking marijuana out of a pipe. And Stuntman Mike says to Julia, "Are you famous or something? Or something? What do you do? Really? What do I do? Get my own ass?" She's a local DJ. Wait a minute. You got a big billboard by Big Kuna Burger. We got one there too. Oh, he's looking at it. It's just down there, but you can see it from here. Stuntman Mike and Julia. Good to meet you, Stuntman Mike. You want some weed? No thanks, he doesn't want any weed. Oh, he's about to sneeze. Oh, he's about to sneeze? He's about to sneeze and he doesn't. Sorry, nothing. What the hell was that he's saying? Stuntman Mike comes back in. Said, he has no clue of what movies he's ever done. Guy falls off a horse. He says it's him. Do you know the show The Virginian? There's another actor, Gary Clark, and I look like him a bit. Before I cut myself shaving, he has a scar across his eye. You're so sweet, you like sugar, look like salt. They're talking and talking crap. Let's get something going here. He's talking about his stuntman days. Robert Urick's Driving Double. Some other movie. After that, do you know any of these shows or people I'm talking about? No, the girls are like, these other girls at the bar, they're like, no, not the main girls. So what exactly, how to become a stuntman? She asks, the blonde girl. Anybody that's a fool enough to throw down a flight of stairs. I got in the business by the way most people. My brother got me in it. Who's your brother? Stuntman Bob. Oh, you're an a-hole is something. And she's sending to Chris Simonson. Sending message. Message sent. Okay. What's her? Shayna. She wants some marijuana. Butterfly is knocked out. And they're hugging. Julia and Butterfly are hugging. You ready to go to the lake? Or what about your little friend? Do you want to bring him? Boys or just us girls? Just us girls, she says. 2 beers. In front of them. Thank you. That's Mike. Stuntman Mike gave him some beers. The woods are lovely, dark, and deep. Miles to go before I sleep. Did you hear me, Butterfly? Ah, he's saying the poem. Before you sleep. Oh, Bert, not Bob. Bert was his brother. She already broke off that dance. Is that true? Did I miss my chance? Do I frighten you? And she nods her head. Is it my scar? It's your car. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. It's my mom's car. Have you been following us? That's what I love about Austin. It's so damn small. You've seen this guy before? I saw him outside. I saw you outside Guero's. Guero's. I'm not stalking. So you weren't really following us? Just got lucky. So, how about that lap dance? One time offer, and she did it to somebody else. No, she didn't. How do you know? You look touche. Wounded. You look wounded. You feel like nobody pestered you, so you're upset. Kind of hurt your feelings. Nobody pestered her. Bruised ego on a beautiful angel. There's a few things like that. So, how about that lap dance? I'm going to have to give you a rain check. You'll be leaving in the next couple of days. The rain check will be useless. But that's okay. I understand if I make you uncomfortable. I still like you. I must warn you. You know how people say, you're okay in my book. In my book, that's no good. I actually have a book. He pulls out a book. Everybody I ever meet goes in this book. Now I've met you, and you're going in the book. Except that file you under chicken shit. What if I did it? Couldn't file you under chicken shit then, I guess. What's your name again? Stuntman Mike. Stuntman Mike. I'm Butterfly. My friend Jungle Julian. Something inside is pretty impressive. Why don't you get ready for your lap dance? So he smiles and he goes inside, puts his book back in his back pocket. Oh, she's starting her little lap dance. You can see the back of her bum. She's swaying her bum. And he's sitting in a chair in the middle of the room, facing the other way. She's coming towards him and he's facing the wrong way. No. She grabs his hair and she shakes her. She goes down low. She's squatting and she's sticking out her butt. Now she's like swaying. She spreads her legs. She has shorts and a t-shirt on. She's moving across the ground like a cat. And then she swings her head a bit. Then she's up right in his face. They're face to face. And then her foot is right on his crotch by the table. Or on the chair. And now she's like shaking, just swirling her butt a bit. Now she has her hands over her head and her back is in his front. So they're both facing forward. And she lays down on him. They're like his front, her back are together. And she puts her hands on his hands and he's rubbing her hands on her thighs. And she's like twisting a bit. Oh, music just got a little tempo faster. And she's like shaking it in front of him. Shaking her butt. And he has his hands on her hip. And she's shaking more. She's shaking more. She does a slow shake. And then she falls on top of him a bit. She's getting a little faster. Shaking her butt. Then she stops and she goes down and bends over and her butt's in his face. Now she moves away from him. She's mouthing the words to the song. And then she's prancing in front of him. And now she's on his lap again. Oh no, right in front. Now she's on his lap. And she's like laying back. Oh, that's it. They cut. Now they're outside. And they're all just talking. And he's leaving. Stuntman Mike's leaving with the blonde-haired hippie girl. I think Mike is going to get laid tonight, he said to Butterfly. Just giving me a ride. Have a nice ride. The blonde girl. You fucks, she says. And she's coming over, the blonde girl. I'm not going to have sex with them. I can hear you. He's old to be my... I can still hear you. Bye, she says. The blonde hippie. They go to his car. That's scary. Scary tends to impress. Is it safe? Better than safe. It's death proof. You made a car death proof? Stuntmen do. When a stuntman needs a car that's like death proof. So that when it gets into a crash in the movies, it looks like nobody would survive, that he would survive it. He's naming a bunch of stuff. In the old days, they smash real cars. Get a stunt team the car they want to smash up. You got a death-proof automobile. That makes sense. I just didn't know you can make a car death-proof. 125 miles into a brick wall. 125 miles. Oh, she gets in. And there's this little old motorcycle seat. It's a movie car. There's no seat for her to sit. Crash box. There's a seat, a metal seat to sit on. You're going to drive me home, but you didn't say there's no passenger seat. You asked me for a ride, so I said yes. I won't being fresh, putting your hands on you. Because there's like plexiglass between the two of them. She shuts the door. She gets in. She shuts the door. The girls leave in their hatchback. And they're going up to the lake, I guess, right? They leave. Stuntman Mike looks right into the camera and smiles. He breaks the fourth wall. Now they're driving off in the Chevelle. Pan, which way are you going, Pam? Left or right? You're going right. 50-50 shot, left or right. But I'm going left. You could immediately be going left too. It would be a little while before you started getting scared. I'm afraid you're going to have to getting scared immediately. And then he hits the gas and he starts driving fast and starts spinning, like drifting a bit. Stop, and she's yelling and screaming. There's plexiglass between the two of them. Stop the car, she's saying. Oh, and he goes back and forth and he's smashing her head on the plexiglass. She's like he's moving the car around back and forth and she's getting thrown around because she has no seatbelt. Now he's like speeding it really fast. And she's okay now. She's down low, but she's conscious now. She's punching at the glass, the plexiglass. She's trying to get up. She can't get up. Oh, now she's up.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the thing. I get it. I know it's a joke. She's crying. If you stop right now and let me out, I'll never tell anybody. I know it's a joke. I promise. Everything will be fine. Just let me out. Please. Hey, Pam. Remember I said this car was death-proof? That wasn't a lie. 100% death-proof, this car. Only to get the benefit of it. See, you need to be sitting in my seat. And he hits the brake and her face smashes on the dashboard. And he's all right. He brushes his hair back. She's knocked out. Oh, she has blood all over her. Her nose is broken, I guess. She's like panting. She's dead. She broke her neck or no? She hit her head really hard. He has pictures of Sugar, of Julia, Jungle Julia. Now I gotta catch up with the other girlfriends. And then he throws she throws the pictures out of the car and drives away. Oh, that's Butterfly. He had a photo of Butterfly. And now it's back to the girls. They're talking about something stupid. She's talking on the phone. Bye-bye. What do you want to hear? Dave. Dave D. Dozy, whatever. I don't know what they're talking about. They're talking about some band that she wants to listen to. Some rock music comes on. They're rocking out to this song. Some rock and roll, old rock. There's 4 girls. There was 3 before, but one of the girls from the added on. And they're just dancing to the music. Not dancing, grooving to the music in the car. Except for Butterfly, she's not into it. Oh, a little bit. Nodding her head, I guess. Oh, Death Proof. Stuntman Mike pulling up beside him and just zoomed past him. And they're like grooving to the music. She has her foot out the window, Julia. And then Stuntman Mike switches the car around. He spins the car around and turns the headlights off and spins the wheels. He spins the back wheels and the car is coming right at him. The other car with the girls in it. Now he hits the gas and it's squealing like crazy and he's burning rubber. Now the car starts accelerating. And they're grooving and they're looking. They have their eyes closed. Julie has her eyes closed. And he's coming down with his lights off. He's coming right at him. And there's a hood ornament is a duck. And he's coming right at him. They don't know. Boom, he turns the lights on. Boom, the two cars smash right into each other. One girl goes flying out the front window. One girl loses her leg. The other one flies out the window. And every girl, they keep replaying it. And the wheel goes and kills the other girl. The whole top of the hatchback is torn off. And the Death Proof car is upside down. And that's it. Fade to black. Oh, you're in the hospital. And Stuntman Mike is getting questioned by the police. And there's a doctor. The woman doctor, is asked to come back. She was going to leave. And then there's 2 guys in cowboy hats. 2 white guys. What's the patient's prognosis? I don't see it's any of your business. You just tell us. How bad is he? He got banged up real good. Busted nose. Broken collarbone. Smashed his left index finger. Is that it? He was real lucky. Is that'll be all? Is there? That's more than enough. Thank you, darling. The doctor walks away. She's mad. What do you think? Vehicle homicide. They say. They're cops. They used a car, not a hatchet. Well, what are you going to do? Not a goddamn thing. DA says there ain't no crime here. One was swimming in alcohol. Weed. Hooper. Clean as a whistle. He premeditated murdering those girls. I think enough thinking doesn't cost anything, and I think that's what he did. Like a giant, spit him up and shoot him out. The girls, he's hurt a little bit, but the girls are mangled. Oh, he's the sheriff. They're walking and talking, the sheriff and the deputy. Well, guesstimate. I don't know what they're talking about. He's talking about how to charge the guy. Stuntman Mike didn't drink a drop of alcohol all night. She asked for the ride. Just trying to help her out. That's where the jury will see it. What are you going to do? Pop? Work the case? Search for evidence? Wherever he goes, I go. I could take the same time and follow the NASCAR circuit. I'd be happier if I did the latter. If I try to get Frankenstein for what he done. If he ever does it again. And make sure he doesn't do it in Texas. Lebanon, Tennessee. 14 months later. Uh-oh. Well, what's this? It's a car again. Pulling into a convenience store. Oh, it's Stuntman Mike again. He's smoking a cigarette. He's starting to smoke a cigarette. The shot's in black and white. And another car pulls in. I don't know if that's important. He looks over. And he looks at him. He looks over, he has sunglasses on. He sees these girls. 1, 2, 3 girls. And they're talking and he's just looking at them. Turns off the radio. He's listening in. The girls are making out. The Rock as a kisser. He's a good kisser. They're talking about some guy. These girls. There's a dark girl and a white girl. Talking. That's all you get in this movie. Sounds sexy, yeah. You sent him off? No sex? What are we doing here? Big cup of coffee they're getting. Sugar-free Red Bull and vodka she wants. I didn't know you were awake. There's 3 girls. Get some more vodka and Red Bull. I didn't stop to get you groceries. You're going to drive. This other girl in the back. But nope. She's just hanging out. So the 2 girls in the front seat, they go into the convenience store. Oh no, the one goes into the convenience store. The other girl gets into the driver's seat. And I guess the other girl's not going to drive anymore. They don't got sugar. They don't have sugar-free Red Bull. G-O means go, I guess. So she's going in the convenience store. She's putting earphones in, and she's listening to music on her phone. Stuntman Mike gets out of his car. And he's smoking a cigarette. Goes over to the car with the girls. Slowly. Not quite there. Now he's going over to the window. The girl's singing. He's looking in the car. They haven't noticed him yet. And he throws his key. She's singing. She's a pretty good singer. Now he touches the girl's foot. And she's like, oh, something's itchy. And then he looks in the window again. And she's wearing a mask, a sleep mask. Now he puts his tongue on her, no, tongue on her toes, her finger on her toe. Here's my keys. The guy bumped into my feet, he said. Kind of creeped me out. He's back in his car. Stuntman Mike's back in his car. Starting it up. Revs it a bit. A lot. Spins out. And then he burns out. Burns rubber. Little dick, she says. Clearly, the other girl says. I gotta go to the ATM, she says. She's getting out of the back seat. It's a Ford Mustang they're driving. An old one. She sits on the front hood to put on her cowboy boots. And she's wearing a skirt also. No, it's like a skirt with a belt and a tank top. It's all black and white. She sparks up a cigarette. And just sits on the hood, just leans on the hood and smokes a cigarette. And then he sees the car again there, and he pulls out a second time. And then she's looking at him. The stuntman Mike came back around, I guess. That was weird, she thinks. Oh, now it's in color. Just switched. She's getting a drink. The other girl that was in the driver's seat. She's like, what? Did you see the... What? Nothing, forget about it. Throws away the cigarette. She gets money from the ATM. She's walking by a bunch of soda. She looks at her. She get a call. And it's the girl. She's calling from the car. You better get off Kim's car. She said, fine. I think I'm in this issue of Allure. You got Allure? It's right by the window. Shock, Entertainment, Afro Light, Essence, Film something. Allure. Here we go. Yep, there she is. Yeah. You're a hot mama. $385. She pays cash. You change. I got other fashion magazines behind the counter. That's okay. This will be all. Okay, have a good one. I got this month's Italian Vogue. She stops and looks. This month? Listen to this. She's talking to... He has this month issue of Italian Vogue. $27 they want for it. She's getting it, and we're splitting it 3 ways. She's getting it. Italian Vogue. For whatever reason. She says, okay. I don't know what she's talking about. Oh, there's a camera on them. There's 4 girls now. The one girl's in a high school cheerleading clothing. And they're getting pictures taken from somebody who's spying on them. Now the girl's doing a handstand. And they're getting pictures taken. It's an old camera. It's the old style focus in, manual focus kind of thing. It's Stuntman Mike taking photos with a telescopic lens. Now they're driving past in that car. They're off duty on 3 days of shooting. Off duty, off. She does the makeup for Lindsay Lohan, but she's off for 3 days. Notified, whatever reason, they're not working for the next 3 or 4 days. They're making the coolest movie and partying all the time. Next job after this one's gonna suck. Lee and Toolbox. I don't know, something about... He's a pervert. Lee and Toolbox. What's his perversion? He likes to watch me pee. They all start laughing. She's now getting on with The Rock. Not the real Rock, but he's a he looks like The Rock, but he's not really The Rock, but he looks like The Rock, so we call him The Rock. We got a guy that looks like Pee Wee Herman. No dick this trip. Holy crap, they're just talking. That's what I hate about this movie like this. There's no action. They're talking about boyfriends, girlfriends. I did not steal them. Did just jump ship. Ha 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 ha. What's Abby? Who's Abby watching? Were and had. You're still into each other and you know it. He had sex with Daryl Hannah's stand-in. Oh, it's so funny. Don't act all hurt. He's a stand-in. That was 2 weeks ago. You put it like that. Best part. Had the sex with her on my birthday. Did you know it was your birthday? He had a piece of my birthday cake and got me a present. He knew. What did he get you? He made me a tape. He didn't burn you a CD, he made you a tape. So romantic. That's a test of true love. You guys like him. He's likable. But he had sex with another woman on my birthday. Why are you not on my side? That sounds bad. It sounds like there's a little more to it than that. I don't know what they're talking about. So, what if you had sex with Cecil? You don't. If you have sex with him, then you don't become his girlfriend. And I did want to be his girlfriend. If I had sex with him, I wouldn't have been his girlfriend. I would be one of his regulars. I'm getting too old for that. Did you let him do anything? Yes. I let him give me a foot massage. And I let him hold my hand at the movies. You're acting like you're 12 years old. You need to break the guy off a piece. You're not having sex with him. You're not sucking him. You're not giving him any tongue. But Daryl Hannah's stand-in is. I don't know, some joke she makes. They're all laughing at her. Screw you guys. Screw you guys. Give him a hand job. I'm not going to do that. You know who will. The person that will be living in his mansion. If you're, I don't know what they're talking about. If you're straight or whatever, and then you do, well, I don't know. Holy smokes, it's just talking and talking. This is so boring. They're talking about stuff and having coffee. Zoe wants to take a picture of me. It's dark as hell. Step back a little bit. So I do. A little further. A little more. So I do. Then I realize I'm at the edge. A concrete ditch. God knows how many rocks and rats and... She would have broken her neck. Zoe, you almost killed me. We laugh about it. Walk a little further. And Zoe starts screwing around. Bam. She falls in the ditch. Nice. That's her. I remember taking a step and looking down. There's the ditch. Right in the ditch. What happened with Zoe the cat? Nothing. If I fell in, they would have to helicopter me out. Zoe just lands on her feet. And later, I feel down on myself. Zoe falls in the ditch and nothing. If I fell in the ditch, I would have been paralyzed. You can't think that way. We all have our visual talents. Balance is Zoe's. Physically speaking, Zoe is amazing. Agility, yeah. This is a bunch of crap. Holy smokes. That's the thing with Tarantino movies. It's a lot of talk. Also, but it's good talk sometimes, but not this time. Sometimes it's really interesting when Quentin Tarantino writes a really good scene. But this is a bunch of shit. They're talking about a ditch story. Okay, they're still talking about some packing a roster. What is it? What's a roster? What's a Roscoe? Pistol. You carry a gun? Yep. Do you have a license to carry it? Yeah. When I became a Secret Service agent? I didn't know you were. And they're looking at her. Do I approve her carrying the gun? No. I don't know what utopia you're living in. A bitch needs a gun. You can't get around the fact that people carry a gun tend to get shot. You can't get around the fact if I go down laundry, I'll get my ass raked at the laundromat. I want to do my laundry whenever I want it. There's other than the gun you can carry. Somebody's going to try to rape me. I want to shut that guy down. Get a knife. I don't know. Holy smokes. This is the Tarantino dud. They want to do something. Is there a birthday? I know exactly what I want to do. Zoe, this white girl. She's Australian. Dodge Challenger she wants to drive with balls out. I guess we can talk to Transpo. Not just 1970 Dodge Challenger. Oh. How do you expect to do that? I got it all worked out. I knew I was coming here. Local paper. Lebanon News, whatever. Okay, she's from New Zealand. She's not from Australia. Never call a Kiwi an Aussie. Unless you want your ass kicked. I'm so sorry. They're just joking. Auckland, she's from. She's been getting the paper for the last month. For sale in this town. 1970 Dodge Challenger 440 engine with a something paint job. Do you want to buy it? I may be stupid, but I'm not bloody stupid. I'm just going to say that I would drive it. I want to buy it and test drive it. With a white paint job? 1970s Vanishing Point or something like that. She's going to test drive it, but not buy it. What's Vanishing Point? I'm supposed to be the little one. Best movie that's ever been made. Most girls wouldn't know Vanishing Point. Most girls? Where are you two? We're gearheads. We watched it. You were watching Pretty in Pink stuff. And she's like, oh yeah. You didn't watch John Hughes' movie? I'm a girl, yeah, of course I did. Vantage Point. Crazy Larry. Gone in 60 Seconds. Not the Angelina Jolie bullshit. All the classics. Okay, they're pulling into this house, this country house. Oh, mannequins. They're honking. They're honking. Some guy comes around the corner. Drinking a beer, I guess. What you horny girls want. You got a 1970s Dodge Challenger for sale? They're going out the back. And there it is. A white. They open up the engine hood. Immaculate. It's off the hook. Legendary. It's clean as a whistle. They shut the hood. I want to talk to my business associate. Take your time. So they're talking. Their girls are going to talk. The two girls. What are you waiting for? How much asked to be drive it by yourself? I want to say something. If he lets us take us out, I want to play ship's mast. Hell no. Ship's mast. I'm not doing it. What did you say after the last time? What did you say? We shouldn't do it again. You said we ain't ever going to do it again. But my ass. You said. Did you not say we're never going to do it? You also said, if you ever do, to refuse, physically restrain you from doing ship mass. Did you or did you not say that? Yes, that's what she said. However, whatever with your whatever. I meant it. Ship mass in New Zealand or Australia only. We don't, but in America we could do it. I know what I said when I said it, she says. I didn't say America. She has played ship mass on a Challenger. And she looks and thinks, okay, I understand that. Wait one sec. Just because you thought you need two people that play ship mass. She walks away a little bit. I'll be your best friend. I don't need it anymore, but you'll crack my back. I'll crack your back. I'll be your back cracking slave. You don't even have to ask for it. I'll just do it. Foot massage and moisturize my feet and give me back cracks. Deal. Okay, they're doing it. We can take the car out without him. We'll be back in a moment. Wait. I can't believe what you said. You guys got balls. Don't play dumb. I've been up all night. I'm still a little drunk and I have a hangover. I should be at my hotel room sleeping. Zoe wants to drive a Vanishing Point car. She wants to drive. She wants to go in the car with the two. No, if they're talking about who's going to drive in the car with them. The two girls are going, Zoe and this other girl. Driving it fast. We're doing more than driving it fast. We're doing some stupid stuff. But that's okay. We're stunt people. Anybody with good sense wouldn't want to do what we're doing. Why don't you tell me what you're doing? You're a mom. We're supposed to be this big posse. But that's your excuse. Every time you want to excuse me. He's probably not going to let us do it anyways. Okay, she says. How about this? I'll talk into it. I go along. If I talk to him into it, I go along. That's my problem. Don't worry. He'll say yes. What are you going to do? Blow him? No. I'm going to insinuate that Lee's going to blow him. Ha ha ha. They're all laughing. That's a good one. Not really. But let me handle it. Got a deal? They think about it. Okay. You want to hang with the cool girl? You got to be cool. The cool kids? If we take you along, you just sit back. I don't want to hear a peep from you. She's like, got it. We're pulling over to the side and kicking you out if you aren't cool. Agreed. They think about it. Okay. Go work your magic. And then she turns around and she's walking over to the owner of the car. Hello, sir. Jasper. Abernathy. What's your first name? That is my first name. What kind of first name is that? Just call me Abby. We want to take the car on the test drive. Just, why would I do something stupid like that? Better sell your automobile. Why aren't you maybe going to steal it? We're not thieves. 2, that would be rude. And 3, we're staying at the Days Inn Hotel. We're registered for the next month. Kim and Zoe and Abby. When we took the car out for a little spin, you got a better opportunity to get acquainted to, what's her name? Why does she look familiar? She's a famous actress. Why is she dressed like that? We're making a Hollywood movie in town. It's a cheerleader movie, and she's one of the cheerleaders. Cheerleader movie. It's a movie about cheerleaders. Is it a porno movie? Yes, it is. But don't mention it. She is shy. Oh, Lee, this is Jasper. You 2 kids stay out of trouble. They're in the car talking. We'll pick you up later. And the 3 of them go off in the white car. And what's her name? This girl. She's with the creepy guy. Oh, uh-oh, she says. Now they're driving down the road, 3 of them. Well, they stopped. All right, they're going to get on do the mast. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? What are you thinking? I told you to shut up, girl in the back, Abby. They're getting out of the car. Stay put. They're looking. And they nod at each other. And they're going down the street, on the road a little bit with a duffel bag. And they crouch down. You ready to do this? And she nods it. I don't always want to do it right before I want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm just saying. Taking the piss out of it. You want to start out on top? Doesn't count if you start on the top. Ha ha ha, she's laughing. And then they open up the bag. Oh, we got gloves. Gloves and a leather jacket she's putting on. Nope, she's wearing the jacket. This is my jacket. Aren't you supposed to be my slave or something? So she takes the jacket off and gives it to Zoe gives it to the girl, the other girl. I don't know, I can't remember her name. Pam. Was it Pam? And Pam, Abby is like not interested or yelling or whatever. Okay, they're putting on belts. No, they're taking off belts. Sorry, they're taking off a belt. She has one belt around her neck, and give me a belt. She's like, no, and they, please give me your belt. What's the magic word? Please. Just because you asked nicely. Abby's giving her, Kim is that girl's name. They're putting the belts on the car, on the window, open windows, and they're on the side. So they're like little things to hold on to, I guess. They start the car up and they start driving off. And they have the belts. Now they're speeding up fast. Roll up the windows, Abby says. Abernathy. And then she gets out of the car. Zoe's getting on the roof. Wait, not on the roof yet. She has the belt strap that's on the window, that's strapped to the window on both sides. What are you doing? Abby says. Nobody answers her. Now she's on the roof, holding on to two belts, and she smashes the hood. Now she's on the windshield. She's on the windshield. She's laying on the windshield, on the hood of the car now. Faster, she says. She's holding on. And they're going pretty fast. Is that fast enough for your bony ass? Whoa. She's right on the hood. Abby is going to sit in the front. Now both of them are in the front and one girl's on the hood while they're driving. Alrighty. She's like yelling, woohoo! And Abby is smiling big time. And they're laughing, ah ha ha. You want to go faster? And she's sped up even more. She speeds up even more. They're really going now. Music starts. And they're driving around and she's on the hood. Oh, there's Stuntman Mike. He's on the top of his car with binoculars watching the girls coming down the street or going down the street. He's smiling. He's smirking. He jumps in his car and starts driving off. And he's like zooming down the road pretty fast. Country roads. And he's driving. And now now it's back to the girls. She's on the hood still. Oh, and the car is catching up. Stuntman Mike's car is slowly catching up to them. And then Abby looks back and sees him coming. Oh my God, she says. What the F? Boom! He smashes into the back of his car, of the girl's car. Or well, it's not the girl's car, but they didn't slide off the road. They just almost went off the road. And then he stopped his car. And then he's speeding up. Did you say something to him? Oh, he's coming back. Boom! Smashes the car again in the back. Nope, she's falling off. Zoe's falling. Zoe's falling, it looks like. And no, he's trying to pass now. Stuntman Mike's car is trying to pass, and they're side by side. Now they're side by side, and he's smashing the side of their car. She's still holding on. Slow down. Smashing the side. They're bumping. Bump, bump. They're driving down the road. She's still holding on to the hood. They're scraping sides of the car. Lunatic bastard. Hold on, she says. Hold on, Zoe. Scraping the side of the car again. Smashing the side a little bit. She's scared. Just hold on. He smashes the car again. You want to get hot? Suck on this for a while. Boom, boom. He keeps bashing the side of the car, but there's both staying on the road. Just stop the car. Just stop. Don't go faster. Now they spin out. They spin out and he's spinning out also. Nope, they're back on the road again. And then he's zooming down. The girls are ahead of him. He's trying to get up beside them. Leave us alone, he yells out the window. F you, mother. And he bumps him again. Bumps again. And the car, they hit the side rail. They're scraping the car on the side rail. Now they're driving along. They bump again. Nothing happened really. Just light taps here and there. Another bump. They're driving down the road. I don't know why they don't just slow down. Now they're up beside each other. Oh, a car coming the other way, and stuntman Mike gets off the road and he's in the field. He stopped his car. His car is stopped in the field. Now he's trying to get back on the road. Okay, he's back on the road. He's got to catch up to the girls again. Yep, they're just up ahead. Get ready to fly, bitch. And he rams them in the back. They're driving even faster. I don't know why they would go faster. You slow down. He's right on your ass. Oh. Whoa. He spins out. His car stops. And he's stuck. Haha, he's laughing. Stuntman Mike's laughing. Haha. Ladies. That was fun. Ha 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 ha. Well. Adios. Boom! She shoots him in the bicep. And he's like, get out of there. So he gets out of there. His car wasn't stuck. She uses all her bullets. And he drives away. The other way. He shot him in the arm. They're crying. Zoe. Zoe okay? That's the question. Oh, she's okay. They're like, oh, good. She's getting out of the bushes. Zoe the cat. She's waving. That was a close one. They're all smiling and laughing. So, who's the maniac? I shot him and he sped off. You want to go get him? Hell yeah. You might want to get out. Screw that shit. Abby says, let's kill this bastard. Okay. Get your ass in the back. Let's go. They jump in the car. Where are you going? She's got to get her leather jacket. Oh no. She's looking for a pole, a pipe. Metal pipe. Okay, sweet, let's go. She goes through the window. Oh, she's not in, she's hanging out the window. And they spin around. They're going after him. She's hanging out the window. And then Stuntman Mike, he's driving away on a dirt road. Something wrong with the car? He stopped the car. All right, he's shot, that's why. He puts the car in park, shuts off the engine. He's hurting. He takes off his belt. He has like a racing car belt. 4-point harness, I think they're called. He's looking in the glove compartment. He opens it up. Oh, there's some alcohol, like bourbon. He's drinking up bourbon, drinking down some alcohol. He's squirming. He's in pain. Why, he says. He's yelling from the pain. He's sitting on the driver's seat. He puts the alcohol onto the wound and he yells. He's yelling because it hurts so much. Why would you do that? That doesn't help. Get it together, he says to himself. What are you going to do? He takes some more bourbon. Oh, the car is... Oh, boom! The girls just smashed the back of his car. And then they're out smashing the windows. And they smash with the pipe. They're smashing his side of him. And now he's trying to drive away. And she's running after her and smashing as much as she can. And he's driving away. He gets away. And she has a pipe. And then she's like... And then they turn around in the car. She jumps in. They're after him. Stuntman Mike's trying to get away, and they're after him. His car is all beat up. Their car is all beat up. He's driving away. He's trying to drive away. He can't drive straight. No, they bash his car again. Redneck, lunatic bastard. I'm gonna bust a nut up in this bitch. He smashes it again, bumps the car again. Bumps into the car again. Oh, and they go through a wooden fence. They're still on the road. It's a dirt road. Go, go, go. The cows are moving out of the way. Now they're going down a road. They're still driving. There's oil rigs. What do you call those things? Oil pumps. They're on the dirt road. They're driving along. They bump him again. They're still driving down the road. They went down the wrong side. There's a lake. And they're on one side of the lake and he's on the other side of the lake. Well, it's a pond. And they're about to converge at the same section. Oh, they're back to the same exact... They're just at the same position. I know that I can't let you go. Without tapping that ass, he's going to do that again. One more time. Booyah. Smashes him. Ooh, they go over this bump. And they cross the street. And now it's a paved street. Now they're on a paved street. Oh, a guy on a motorbike just crashed. He's looking. His arm is bloody. There's cars now. Other pedestrian cars. And he's weaving in and out of the cars. Weaving in and out. And they're still after him. Hood ornament is what I'm trying to call it. He has a hood ornament on his. I don't know what kind of car is his car is. Okay, they're side by side. Well, they're just a little behind him. They're going down the road. They're taking forever for this scene to get interesting. He bangs a car and a civilian car goes off the road. Somebody honks him. He's swerving. They're side by side. Oh, they hit a civilian car and it spins out. You're still chasing. Blah, blah, blah. With music going. Trumpets. Okay, he's spun out. No. Now they're on a road. Oh no, they spun out. And he's getting away and he's all happy. Haha, no, they're starting up again. It's like, oh man, they can't get rid of him. He can't drive faster than them. We're back, the girls say. They're driving. They're about to bump him again. Nope, they're side by side now. I'm sorry, he says. I didn't mean anything. I was just playing around, he says. Stuntman Mike, oh, playing around, right. Oh, they smashed the side of his car. But he doesn't go off the road. They're side by side again. And he's on the grass, but he's still driving. They're taking over the pavement of the road, and he's on the side grass of the road. Oh, he goes through a billboard, a signage. Now he's in front again, and they're behind. Nobody's on the road anymore. No civilians. And then he hits the brake. Whoa! And they go flying forward into a fence. And they're like, where are they? He's like, yes, I got rid of them. It's about time, he says. Oh, he's so relieved. And then panning out, they're right beside him on the road above him. They're on a road above him. And they're about to... Hope no dead end. No dead end, please, no dead end. No dead end, please, no dead end. Oh, they're coming back down. He's all happy. He's laughing. Boom! Oh, they just hit the side of him, and his car goes flying. Does a rollover, and both cars are stopped now. And then she gets out of the car. Zoe gets out of the car. And Stuntman Mike is screaming in pain. The girls are out of the car. He's like, ah! Oh, they're pulling him out of the car. And they're punching him. They're each taking a punch. They're each taking a turns punching him. And he's wobbling. He's still standing up. Oh, he's spitting blood. They're punching him. Punch. And he's standing up and they just keep punching him. And he's not falling. Punch. Blood everywhere. Punch. Kick to the face this time. Now he's down. The end. They have their hands raised. He's down. There's the end. Written and directed by Quentin Tarantino. Yeah, they're all happy. He's down for the count. And then they smash his face with a kick to the face, and his face collapses. Okay, that's the end. I hate all the talking parts. It's more fun when there's action. But that's the way it goes. I'm just doing movies, good or bad. It's just more fun when there's action, like fist fights or gun play or something. Hand to hand combat and car chases are more fun to describe and stuff instead of them describing what they're saying and they're sitting around and just talking. Okay, that's pretty much it. I have nothing more to say. It's a good movie. It's all right. It's just not super great. But okay. Signing off, remember. Live your life and see what happens. Okay, later.